Hey everybody, welcome back to the EQN Sports Desk. I am Drew Stew. It is the Cinch National Finals of Team Roping. I've got to tell you what, guys. Practice is what it's all about in this game. Money, money, money. And I am up here with the crew, the family that kind of changed the game on the practice dummy side of it a long, long time ago.
A long time ago.
This is the Howe family, and we are talking about Hot Heels, One Tough Steer. Jennifer, how many years? Let's go back to the beginning. You guys were with the USTRC back in the day, back when I was a kid.
Yeah, we're trying to remember the first year we came.
Yeah.
I think it was 2005.
Yeah?
That was the first year we went. And we brought a whole trailer full, and we sold them all. And from that day on, we were like, we got to come back. This is great. It's super fun.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
So you guys have been Hot Heels is, you know, my history. You and I
Yes.
talked about it on the phone.
Absolutely.
Been in the dummy business, and you guys are the ones that kind of changed the whole game.
Yeah.
You really did with Life Like Hobbs.
Yep.
The headsets, we were just talking
Right.
about that.
Ground Driven was the first one.
Oh man,
Yeah.
and just like lights out above everybody.
Yeah.
And then you guys, what you did that was the greatest thing ever. You have dummies that don't wear out.
Yeah. That's good and bad.
It's good and bad. When
Yeah.
you're trying to sell dummies, that's good.
Right.
So talk to me about that a little bit. Everybody knows Hot Heels. Talk to me about the machine itself and the longevity of it and all of that.
A long time ago, when I married into this family, I used to joke that they would make things Copenhagen style. Everything had to be built beefy, beefed it up so it wouldn't break again, and that's how they made their roping dummies too. Everything's made out of Schedule 80, Schedule 40 pipe, and anything that was wearing out, they fixed. So they don't like to fix things again.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything's Copenhagen style, but that's Hot Heel style now. So
That's it. It's tough. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the deal. So like we were joking, the bad thing is every machine you sell is competition for the next sale because it's going to last for 20 years.
Yes, I'm selling more parts to grandkids that are roping grandpa's dummy than I am selling the grandkids a brand new dummy. They don't need a brand new dummy. They're still roping a dummy 20 years old.
But that's a testament, though. That's a testament to selling a truly great product.
Yes, it's something we can take pride in, and I love it when somebody calls me and says, I bought your dummy. I was one of the first ones to buy a dummy, and I love those stories.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. So, Keith, talk to me a little bit about the history right here, because this is a family business.
Yes, sir.
It
Yes,
truly is a Talk to me about the whole history with the family.
Our neighbor had a dummy that we were constantly working on, and my dad was like, we can build something way better than this.
Yeah.
And we did. And we actually I had a Honda Big Red three-wheeler, and we used
The old death machine. We all had one of those, right?
that we actually used the tires off of that. That was the very first
So that's
ones.
where
Yeah.
I always laugh because that's what it reminded me of.
That's
the
what
old,
it is.
That's what it
No
started
kidding.
with. Yep.
Yeah.
And back in '99, 2000, that's when we started. Building the very first one and
Yeah.
tweaking it and getting it correct. And
Yeah.
it would. I mean, we pulled hundreds and hundreds of steers out there trying to figure out the timing.
Sure.
And different horses and different steers. It all changes that stride length. So,
They would rake it out, and they had a tape measure.
Oh,
and
you
they
go
would
measure?
measure.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was
It
a
was
whole lot of
scientific.
work.
Yeah. But it's the real deal, though. I mean, and that's what it's all about, especially, just think about how much where team roping has gone and evolved just since then,
Yeah.
since 2000 to now.
Yeah. It's
The
scary.
money is ridiculous.
Yes.
And the importance of that practice. I mean, there's nobody that believes in roping dummies more than I do.
Right.
So Jake Barnes was my guy. When I was a kid, I went to one of his schools when I was like 13. And then when he came out with the Jake steer,
Yeah.
that was and that was the first.
It was.
That was the
Yeah.
first dummy like that.
Yeah.
And everybody had to have a Jake steer.
Yes, yes.
You guys your evolution. One thing, like speaking of Jake Barnes, but you guys have had all the best ropers in the business help you with this along the way.
We've been very blessed.
That's pretty cool too,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, we've been very blessed to have a lot of wonderful people come by and say, I'd love to use your product. And when we were really hooping and hollering as a company and sales were good, we were able to share a piece of the pie with them, and we really appreciate all they've done for us. Things have slowed down a little, and we're not able to share that as much as the pie as we'd like to, but we still appreciate all those people that have helped us along the
Absolutely.
way. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, right now, guys, you're in a pretty unique situation. We were talking just a minute ago. The cattle prices right now, and this is, we've all had this in our marketing and whatever for years about the cattle, but now they're knocking on $2,000 a pop. I remember the old ads, we used to be talking about $500 a pop.
I remember $450, $425.
And thinking it was high.
Yeah.
Right.
We're knocking on $2,000 a round right now.
Right.
I don't know what that's going to do for that guy or gal that's just going to go lease some steers. The old $35, $25 a month leases, what are they going to turn into?
Yeah. It's not going to be attainable for a lot of people.
Puts you guys back in a pretty good spot.
Absolutely. It's a lot cheaper to have a dummy that will last you 20 years than a pen of steers that lasts a few months. Yeah. Absolutely.
Let's go back to the mechanics of everything and what you were talking about. The lifelike practice is paramount.
Yes.
Talk to me, kind of dig into that a little bit more on headsets, hops, all of that.
On a stride length, they to actually throw a correct heel loop like they're doing right out here, you got to get that timing down. Mm-hmm. And that takes, it takes a lot of eye-hand coordination. Mm-hmm. And we got the body size the exact same. When we started this, we were running Corrienes and half longhorns, and it was.
Oh, you guys were?
Oh yeah, it was a smaller. There's a smaller size, so we have that. It's the exact same size, and same length, same height, and same leg size. Stride length obviously changed a little bit with the different steers, but we spent a lot of time getting that correct.
Sure.
Not just saying what everybody wanted. Mm-hmm. Everybody wanted them to be able to rope it easier, and that's not right.
Yeah.
So we wanted to keep it as realistic as a live steer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It wasn't just making the legs move ground driven either. It wasn't just putting a pulley and a wheel together and making them swing.
Yeah.
It was figuring out what size pulley we needed to use, what size belt, so that it was swinging properly.
Yeah.
So lots of equations and math in there too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, here's what I think the true testament is. The true testament to your guys' success may not be in the amount of dummies sold. Look at these kids and how this game has changed competition-wise. I don't think it's just because they're roping more steers, because I don't think that's the answer. I think it's because of these dummies.
Yeah.
And you put the practice time in with the reps. I mean, it's all about reps. I was a healer. That was the deal. And these guys that can just jump on a horse and go heel steers, heeling consistently is hard.
Yes.
It's hard. And you have got to there's nothing more frustrating now as an older guy thinking I should still rope like I was when I was an 8, because but back then it was roping the sled and then roping 30 steers a day. We don't get to do that. Right. The only way to get those reps, and all I have is 15 minutes. I got kids. I got everything. The only way to get those reps now
is a dummy.
100%.
Is go pull a dummy.
100%.
And that's what a lot of guys do. They'll go out and they'll rope the dummy, and if they got horses lined up, they'll go warm all them horses up on the dummy.
Yep.
And then they'll go run one
Just
pen
a
of
few.
steers.
One pen of steers.
And keep those steers good all year.
Good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think right now, guys, it's going to be even. I mean, just talking like we were talking, it's going to be more and more. I know, like right now in our situation, it's the same way. I don't have the facility right now. Don't have the money because we're T-balling and softballing and everything else.
Everything costs money.
Absolutely. So what we could go buy a couple steers for, or a couple months lease, we can rope the dummy all day, every day, and those reps are what it is all about. I mean, look at these kids. I mean, that's why they're roping so good, because they're roping the hot heels. Yeah. They have access to the videos. Yeah. You put it all together. So.
No, it's great. It is fun to see those kids.
That's unreal.
There's a lot of kids that come into the booth every year here and in Vegas.
We
have watched them grown up, and it's just super fun. There's some of them that are out here like roping in the 14 now, and we just can't believe. We remember when they were 4 and 5 roping the dummy. It's just really fun for us to watch.
Isn't it rewarding? Like just being in the industry, it's pretty rewarding, isn't it, guys?
Them grow up.
Yeah. We get to do that. That's what I love about this. I mean, it's so fun to be able to sit and interview and see these kids from, like you said, juniors, and then next thing you know, they're college rodeo, and some of them making the finals.
Yeah.
Like, where did you come from?
Right.
It's pretty dang cool. Pretty
It is
dang
awesome.
rewarding. Well, okay, what else? What do we got? Let's talk business right now. And you got something in your back pocket or anything? Or
Well, our quick fires have been out of stock since Christmas, but I did hold 4 back from Christmas, and they're here. So first come, first serve, cash in hand. That's all I'm going to say.
come and see them. You
Come
got
and
4 of
see.
them.
I got 4 of them. I kept them back secretly from Christmas because I wanted to have some here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of intricate things inside that quick fire, and
Yeah.
the parts take a long time for us to get ordered. And it might be a while before we have more in stock,
Yeah.
but I do have 4 here. So
And
come
they are
find
fun
us.
to rope.
They are super fun.
They are fun to rope.
Yeah,
And
you come over to the big group of kids over there.
Yeah, there's
Boy.
kids roping all day long.
Yeah.
You can come over and watch them. They're tough. They go fast. You can be waspy with them. They're a lot of fun.
That's it. Yeah, that's the joy of having your guys' booth, right? Is it's kind of like a sales / babysitting booth.
It is. It's a giant daycare.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many parents come up and go, "You stay here," and we're like, "Thanks."
Right, but no, we love all your kids. We love all your kids. Your kids are showcasing our product. We
Absolutely.
just joke about it.
Yeah.
But it's fun to watch all these kids and how good they are. And now they're on their Segways.
Yeah,
They're in
how
there.
about that Segway
I can't
deal?
even ride a Segway. I can't even get on it. I get scared and change my
And
mind. So
they're,
for those kids
they're
to
doing
come
hard
in there
runs.
and rope,
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's cool. Watching that, like back in the box,
Yeah.
Segway out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
I mean, I just feel like no wonder they can ride a horse because the balance they have to ride that Segway is
Right.
way harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
Well, guys, right now, if they want like a full-size Hot Heels machine, what's it going to cost us here at the U.S. Finals?
So we have our Supreme dummy. That's the latest and greatest top of the line. That's $41.95.
Okay.
And shipping is out of hand. We brought some here so you can get it and not pay shipping because it costs an average of $400 to
It
ship.
does to ship one.
Yeah.
And they'll
so-
fit right in the stall of a trailer.
Yeah,
no
you can
problem.
Oh,
fit
they
them in
will.
it.
So you
easy.
put them in the
Put them in a
front
tack stall, put them in, your stud stall. They do disassemble a little bit. We've put them on the bed of goosenecks before if you got a couple strong guys. I mean, if you're really desperate to take one home.
Yeah.
Shipping's outrageous, so come and get it while you're here and we'll hook you up.
Well, guys, I tell you what, congratulations on a great product for
Thank
a
you.
long, long time and standing the test of time.
Thank you.
How many dummy companies have we seen come and go?
A lot, and that sometimes I joke when a new dummy company comes out. I joke they should have asked us if the dummy business is good because the more people that jump into the pool,
Yeah.
the harder it is. So. It's definitely become a harder business. There was years where it was hands down easy.
Yeah.
I just had to show up to work and answer the phone, and we'd sell.
Just
I mean, we
sell
were
'em.
shipping 20 a week when it was really going.
20 a week?
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
And it
A
was
week?
phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And we're not there anymore, but I think we've saturated that.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, there's
You built 'em
all
good.
those dummies are still out there working.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like they wear out and they get thrown away. Like they're
Right.
sitting in an arena somewhere.
They are.
And
you
they
know,
they just hook onto them. All you gotta do is hook onto them,
And go.
and they work.
Yeah.
And a leg will break or a horn will break, and those
Yep.
parts, we have purposely made all our parts so that you can upgrade
Mm-hmm.
easily. It's not something like the iPhone that becomes obsolete after the new model comes
Yeah.
out. This is something that we have purposely made that parts will fit on a dummy so you can keep using it.
Well, it sounds like a pretty good investment to me. I mean, for $4,000, for what we spend everything out here, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
It's pretty dang cheap. And all it takes is 15 minutes a couple times a day. You get more throws, you get more reps, you get that practice because the money we're spending on these entry fees and our kids and everything else is so high. So it definitely huge believer in the Hot Heels. Guys, congratulations once
Thank
again.
you.
And
Thank you.
thanks for jumping back
This
on
was
board
fun.
with us.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's been fun, and it was just one of those things that God blessed us with this opportunity, and we took it.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
thank
glad
you
we
so
did
much,
too.
guys.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, everybody, make sure come over to the booth. They are set up just right here in the trade show. All you got to do is listen to the kids. Follow the segues
Yeah.
of the kids. They've got a whole room back there, and they're going to be roping. Come check out the Hot Heels. Take one home with you, or they can check you out online at
RopeHotHeels.com.
check them out online. All right, everybody, they're one of our great sponsors. We're glad to have them with us. On behalf of them, I am Drew Stew, and we will catch you here in a little bit at the EQN Sports Desk.